Happy Thursday. Welcome to the pre-show show. Getting ready for the Boris and Robin show in just a few minutes. Before we start, I do have to address the Snooki fans out there. So let me explain. Yesterday, I posted an article at WPDH.com about this shocking story out of Marlboro. There's a group of 13-year-old girls in the middle school who were caught sexting. They've been sending sexually explicit pictures of themselves to their friends. Their friends have been sharing it. Crazy. They're like 13 years old. So the school stepped in. They're using this as a moment to educate them and show them how dangerous and detrimental this could be to their future. In the article, I also mentioned that Marlboro Middle School is the same middle school that Snooki went to from the Jersey Shore. And in fact, that's the school where she got her nickname Snooki after she was the youngest person out of all of her friends to make out with a boy. So I got a lot of hatred from the Snooki fans. They've all said, listen, Boris, she's a upstanding citizen now. She's a mother. She's an author. She gives back to the community. She does a lot of charity work. That's great. Look, I have no hatred for Snooki. I'm very, very glad that she turned her life around from what it was on the Jersey Shore. Good for her. I wish her all the best. But I think the point that I was making is, if you are a young girl in Marlboro going to school, and the most famous female that you know that came out of that school didn't get that way by becoming a doctor, a physicist, a lawyer, a politician, a CEO of a company, but if she got that way by pulling down her underpants and peeing all over a dance floor in New Jersey, that might not be sending the greatest message to the young women out there about how to get ahead and the best way to make money and to become famous and to, live a good life. So that's my point. I think it's pretty valid, but good for you, Snooki, and all the Snooki fans. Glad everything's working out for you. Also on the show today, this is pretty interesting. In Ireland, did you know that right now it is legal to take ecstasy, crystal meth, and a bunch of other drugs? Apparently there was a little loophole in the law. Somebody vetoed something or something happened, but they're trying to fill that loophole. But for like the past 24 hours, all of these crazy drugs have been legal in Ireland. It's kind of like the purge. So our question this morning is not necessarily drug related, but if all of the laws somehow disappeared, what's the first illegal thing that you would do? So I have to think about that too. But that's a pretty good question. We'll raise that on the air this morning. Also, Attorney Jana Spilbor is going to be in. She's going to be talking St. Patrick's Day. We got a ton of letters from listeners with all sorts of questions about hosting parties and driving friends to bars, et cetera, all the legal troubles you can get to on St. Patrick's Day. So Jana will share the do's and don'ts. I am assuming the biggest don't is don't drink and drive, but we'll let Jana tell you about all that. So we got that. We're going to be playing The Price is Right once again this morning. Your chance to win tickets to the stage show at the Mid-Hudson Civic Center. That's it. We love you, Snooki. We're going to start the show in a few minutes. We'll see you on the air.